Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aaron. If you're new here, I really do appreciate you stopping by. And if you're a returning subscriber, I do appreciate that as well. Alright, so today we are doing the review for the film Phenomena, or also known in the US as Creepers. I guess there's like 3 different versions of this film. One is 85 minutes, one is 110, and then there's an uncut or unrated version that's like 118. I went for the longest one because I just figured if I'm gonna watch one of the three, I'm gonna watch the one with the least content edited out. Usually in a film like this, an older film where content is edited out, it's because of, extreme gore or something like that, and it takes away from the director's or the writer's original intent. So I was like, okay, I'll watch the longest one. I don't know. I I don't even know where to start with this movie. The first hour is so just slow and poorly executed, and the editing is weird, and the soundtrack has these moments where it's used where it shouldn't be used, and then there's moments where it should be used and it's complete silence. Like, it felt like whoever was editing it together didn't really know what the story was, didn't know what they were trying to get across with the director, and it just felt kind of poorly made. I paused it, went about my day, and then I went back and I'm like, okay, should I watch the last hour? Because I'd really like to do a review on this movie, but at the same time, I don't want to waste another hour. But I decided to watch the last hour or so, because it's kind of unfair to rate a movie and talk about a movie when you haven't seen the whole thing, right? The last hour is where it really starts picking up and falling together in a way that makes more sense, that the first hour really didn't have much of a build up to. Like, you could have taken 40 minutes of the film, gotten rid of it, and made this movie an hour and 20 minutes long, and it would have made much more sense. It would have been a lot more compact and understandable, I guess. So I totally understand why there's an 85-minute version now. I'm interested to see what's different in the 85-minute version, because the violence in this movie, it's kind of a pivotal plot point. I'm interested to see what they changed, but at the same time, I'm not going to watch this movie again, even at 85 minutes. I'm just not doing that. And here's the reason why. As far as the acting goes, there's a very young Jennifer Connelly. I think she's an okay actress, but this is one of her earlier, maybe even first roles, and she looks great on screen. I mean, she's very beautiful, but as an actress, she's not a very good actress as far as dialogue goes. And it doesn't help that the dialogue in this movie is so almost cringy, and I don't know if that's based on the dialogue itself or the delivery of the lines by the different actors, but it's bad. There's also this whole plot point, and I guess this is a spoiler, so I'll throw a spoiler up. So a big plot point is that Jennifer Connelly's character, she has this ability to talk telepathically or something with insects, maybe even people as well, but she she's supposed to like understand insects and bugs, and it's just really weird. Like, sometimes there's maggots that are crawling out of stuff, and then in the next scene they're not. And it just doesn't. It's hard to explain unless you've seen the movie. If they took that pivotal part of the character and the story out of this movie, I feel like this movie would still be a good suspense, crime, horror drama. And I just feel like it was out of place to have her have this communication with insects. Spoilers can go away, and we're back. I like original storytelling, so I'm gonna give it props for that, but it was really poorly executed and not great. For personal enjoyment, I really enjoyed the last half of this movie, especially compared to the first half. So I'm gonna give this movie like a 5 out of 10, so I'm kind of just neutral on it now. As far as from a filmmaking standpoint, it's I think it's poorly executed. I think it's really poorly made. The editing isn't great. The soundtrack is so bizarre. It's not bizarre in that good way, like how Blade Runner is kind of weird, or how Mandy uses its soundtrack. It's just weird. And the acting is bad by everyone. As a film as a whole, from a filmmaking standpoint, I would probably give this like a 3. It really was not that great. Also, there's this scene near the end that caught me so off guard. It was one of those like moments where when you're watching a movie, something happens on the screen and you all of a sudden are like, holy shit. That's what I actually said while I was watching this. I was so not expecting this specific scene to take place. So, yeah. Comment below if you've seen this movie. Comment below if you have a favorite crime film, I guess. Like this video and subscribe if you would. I would much appreciate it. And my name is Aaron. Thanks for watching. I hope you see me in another video. Alright, goodbye.